The mayor just recently had a fundraiser that was held in a wine cave full of crystals and served $900 a bottle wine. Think about who comes to that. He had promised that every fundraiser he would do would be open door, but this one was closed door. We made the decision many years ago that rich people in smoke-filled rooms would not pick the next president of the United States. Billionaires in wine caves should not pick the next president of the United States.
Oh man, that was devastating. And then Pete tried to come back at her with some straw man argument about how he's the only non-millionaire or billionaire that's on that stage. Dude, Bernie and Warren, Biden, he was the VP. They're all twice your age. They've been senators. One has been the vice president and professors. In Warren's case, they've written books. The fact that they have more wealth than a small town, college town mayor means nothing when it comes to corruption. So you're trying to say Bernie's elitist. It blows my mind. And speaking of Bernie, look at the blow he dealt to Buttigieg and Biden after that.
Now, there's a real competition going on up here. My good friend Joe, and he is a good friend, he's received contributions from 44 billionaires. Pete, on the other hand, is trailing. Pete, you only got 39 billionaires contributing. So, Pete, we look forward to you. I know you're an energetic guy and a competitive guy to see if you could take on Joe on that issue.
1-2 punch, Bernie and Warren. Just absolutely devastating. It was clear that Bernie Sanders and his team have decided now to go on the offensive for the first time in the campaign, really. They hadn't previously. Warren, too. A few weeks ago, I noticed that she went after Buttigieg and then Bloomberg as she's fallen in the polls. Buttigieg has been going after Warren strategically for months now, and only recently did she decide to fight back. Did these attacks land on Buttigieg? I think they did, but there's pollsters for that. It's sometimes BS, but this one was interesting. Frank Luntz, who's a pollster, and he was doing a focus group for the LA Times, he asked them who they thought won the debate, and spoiler alert, Buttigieg got no votes.
How many of you thought Mayor Pete won the debate? None of you. How many of you thought Elizabeth Warren won the debate? 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. And how many of you thought Bernie Sanders won the debate? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14.
Damn! So that's 14 people who thought Sanders won. With Warren in a resounding second, they were the overwhelming winning favorites, and Buttigieg got no votes. Because the wine cave thing is going to stick, and obviously Bernie's attacks on both Biden and Buttigieg were devastating. I think only one person voted saying that Biden won that debate too. But since Warren and Buttigieg are currently duking it out for third place, that's really where the focus is going to be. So if you haven't heard about this wine cave fundraiser that's being discussed, here's some more information. The Hall Rutherford Wine Caves in the hills of California's Napa Valley boast a chandelier with 1,500 Swarovski crystals, an onyx banquet table to reflect its luminescence, and bottles of Cabernet Sauvignon, I know how to pronounce that sell for as much as $900. It is also where Pete Buttigieg, the Democratic presidential candidate, dined privately with donors following a fundraiser hosted by Craig and Catherine Hall, the winery's billionaire owners, according to an invitation obtained by the Associated Press. And this wine cave, you guys like this voice? Has a storied history of buying corporate Democrats. Nancy Pelosi has hosted fundraisers there too. Beyond the wine cave, the Hall's largesse has made them some of the most important donors in the Democratic Party. According to filings with the Federal Election Commission, the couple have donated nearly $2 million to Democrats and progressive political action committees, including a $100,000 check to Hillary Clinton's PAC in 2016 and a $50,000 check to the DCCC last year. By the way, Progressive Political Action Committee is a bit of an oxymoron, but this is who Buttigieg is. So if he wants to go to wine caves where Nancy Pelosi once hobnobbed, positioning yourself as a progressive, I guess he's not even trying to do that anymore. It's getting very difficult. And we were waiting for Buttigieg to have a bad night, for him to be finally attacked like he was a front runner, and he just was, and it was beautiful.